Starting out in the gym can feel like stepping into a whole new world. You've got the excitement, the energy, and the drive to make changes. But there's a lot of noise out there about what you should be doing. It's easy to get overwhelmed, especially when you're bombarded with conflicting advice from all directions. But the good news? You don't have to figure it all out at once. In this video, I'm going to simplify things for you. We're talking about the top 10 mistakes beginners make in the gym and how you can avoid them to fast-track your progress. Whether you're looking to build muscle, burn fat, or just feel healthier overall, avoiding these mistakes will help you see results faster and keep you on track for the long haul. So sit tight, and by the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan for what to do and what to avoid. 1. Avoiding certain exercises. A common mistake I see all the time is beginners avoiding certain exercises because they're not comfortable with them. Maybe it's because you're not strong enough yet, or maybe you feel embarrassed lifting lighter weights compared to others in the gym. But here's the deal. Everyone starts somewhere. No one walks into the gym on day one and cranks out huge lifts like they've been doing it for years. So if you're worried about what others think, stop. The truth is, most people aren't paying attention to how much you're lifting. They're focused on their own workout. It's all about you and your journey. Don't shy away from exercises like bench presses, squats, or deadlifts just because they're tough at first. These movements are essential for building a solid foundation of strength. Stick with it, and over time, you'll see improvement. It's all about consistency, so get out of your head and focus on doing the work. It might be uncomfortable at first, but that's how you grow. 2. Ego lifting. On the flip side, we have the opposite problem. Ego lifting. This is when you let your pride get in the way and start lifting more weight than you can handle. Maybe you're trying to impress someone, or maybe you're just impatient to see big numbers on the bar. Either way, lifting more than you're capable of with poor form is a shortcut to injury. You've got to leave your ego at the door when you enter the gym. Lifting heavy weight is great, but only if you're doing it with proper form. You'd be surprised how much progress you can make with lighter weights if you focus on technique. In fact, many beginners see better results when they slow down and concentrate on the movement instead of just rushing to lift heavier. Keep in mind that real strength comes from mastering the basics and progressively building up, not from trying to show off. Slow and steady wins the race here. 3. Not asking for help. One of the most underrated mistakes beginners make is not asking for help. Look, it's perfectly normal to feel unsure of what you're doing in the beginning. The gym can be an intimidating place, but no one expects you to know everything from the start. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Whether it's hiring a coach or simply asking a fellow gym goer how to perform an exercise correctly, getting advice can save you a lot of trouble down the line. Most people at the gym are friendly and happy to help, especially if they see you're trying to learn. You'll not only avoid bad habits, but also speed up your progress by learning the correct form right away. Good form is the foundation of all effective training, and the sooner you get it right, the better your results will be. And if you can't afford a coach, YouTube tutorials and fitness forums can also be great resources. The bottom line is, don't be afraid to ask. 4. Going too hard too soon. Another huge mistake is going too hard, too fast. You've got that first day energy, you're pumped up, and you want to make gains as soon as possible. But your body isn't ready for a high-intensity workout just yet. Beginners often think they need to train as hard as possible to see results, but that's not the case. In fact, starting out too aggressively can lead to fatigue, burnout, and even injury. Your body is still adjusting to these new demands, so ease into it. Use lighter weights and focus on getting your form down. You'll still see progress, and as your body adapts, you can gradually increase the intensity. Remember, fitness is a long-term game. Rushing through it will only slow you down in the long run. The first few weeks should be about learning the movements and getting your body accustomed to training, not pushing yourself to the limit. If you're enjoying this video and finding these tips helpful, Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a lot, and you'll get more tips like these to stay on track with your fitness goals. 5. Expecting newbie gains to last forever. When you first start working out, the progress seems to come fast and easy. This phenomenon is known as newbie gains. It's exciting because you're seeing improvements every week, whether that's lifting heavier weights or seeing changes in your body. But here's the thing. Those newbie gains won't last forever. After a few months, your progress will start to slow down, and that's completely normal. Don't get discouraged when it happens. This is just how the body works. The law of diminishing returns means that as you get stronger, it becomes harder to make noticeable gains. Instead of getting frustrated, keep focusing on consistency. Long-term progress is slower, but it's also more sustainable. Building muscle is a marathon, not a sprint, and those who stick with it over time see the best results. So when your gains slow down, don't give up. Stay the course, and you'll continue to improve. 6. Thinking progressive overload is just about adding weight. Progressive overload is a key principle in building muscle, but many beginners think it's all about adding more weight to the bar every time they train. While adding weight is one way to increase the challenge, it's not the only method. You can also make progress by increasing your reps, improving your form, or slowing down your movements. For example, controlling the eccentric phase of a lift, when you lower the weight, can make the exercise more challenging without increasing the weight. Or, you can try pausing at the bottom of a movement to really engage the muscles. These are all ways to keep progressing without risking injury by constantly adding more weight. So, next time you feel stuck, focus on improving your technique instead of just piling on the plates. Mastering the basics will get you further in the long run. 7. Copying advanced workout routines. It's tempting to look at your favorite bodybuilder or athlete and try to copy their workout routine. After all, if it works for them, it should work for you, right? Not exactly. The workouts you see from advanced lifters are designed for people who've been training for years. As a beginner, your body isn't ready for that level of intensity. You need to build a foundation first. Stick with basic, compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and rows. These exercises target multiple muscle groups and are great for building overall strength. Once you've mastered these, you can start experimenting with more advanced techniques. But, in the beginning, keep it simple and focus on perfecting your form. You'll get much better results than constantly switching programs or trying to mimic advanced routines. 8. Switching programs too often. Another mistake beginners often make is hopping from one program to another in search of faster results. One week, they're trying one plan, and the next, they're switching to something else. While variety can be good in moderation, constantly switching programs prevents you from mastering any particular exercise. The key to progress is consistency. Stick with a program for several weeks or even months before making any major changes. Focus on perfecting your form and getting stronger with each workout. Once you've built a solid foundation, you can start to experiment with different techniques or exercises. But in the beginning, consistency is your best friend. It's better to be great at a few key exercises than mediocre at everything. 9. Avoiding cardio. Some beginners are so focused on building muscle that they completely ignore cardio. But cardio is important for your overall fitness and can actually help improve your strength training. A strong cardiovascular system allows you to recover faster between sets and handle longer, more intense workouts. Plus, cardio is great for your heart health, and staying in shape outside the gym will benefit you in the long run. Even just a few minutes of cardio as a warm-up can make a big difference in your performance. Don't skip it. It's an important piece of the puzzle. 10. Going through the motions without mind-muscle connection. Finally, one of the most overlooked aspects of training is the mind-muscle connection. It's not enough to just go through the motions of lifting weights. You need to be actively engaging the muscles you're targeting with each movement. Focus on feeling the muscle contract and stretch with each rep. The more you practice this, the better your connection will get, and the more effective your workouts will become. Over time, this mind-muscle connection will become second nature, and you'll get more out of every exercise you do. So take your time, focus on the movement, and really engage the muscles you're working. And there you have it, the top 10 beginner mistakes to avoid in the gym. By steering clear of these, you'll not only make faster progress, but you'll also stay injury-free and motivated for the long haul. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more tips. And don't forget to check out the videos to your left and right for even more ways to level up your fitness game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.